Hey guys, Clue here. Welcome back to another episode of PC Building Simulator 2. Alright, in this one we will continue our journey on. When we left off, we had some jobs we decided to put off because it might take a little bit. Alright, so first we got this diagnose and fix job. I'm sure we've already had one of these. It possibly is a tutorial mission. I don't really remember. But you can in PC Building Simulator 2, which is it's different from 1 in that you can sell new parts that you buy back at full price. So if if a customer thinks something's wrong in the email, I usually buy it and I can sell it back if I don't need it. So this customer thinks that they need new RAM and a PSU. I'll go ahead and buy both of those things. Of course, if this is a tutorial mission, it might make me buy those things again. But we'll deal with that if the time comes. So we will buy those items. And let's take a look at this other job. Alright, an upgrade job, even though it's not actually, don't have to buy anything. We're setting all fans to echo mode. I also don't remember if we've done the tutorial for the fan app, but we will accept this. Nope, doesn't look like we have. Alright, this job requires you to use the fan control program. You can install the software using the USB drive found in the tools section of the inventory. Alright. So we are, let's go ahead and finish checking out here and we can go to the next day. Alright. Alright, here we are. Let's get our parts. So we'll go ahead and do the tutorial first. It'll be easy. Learn how to use the fan app. Alright, the customer wants you to set the fans in their PC to echo mode. For this, we need to use the fan control app on the USB drive in your inventory. Start by inserting the USB drive, connecting the external cables, and switching on the PC. Alright. Install that. Go ahead and boot up the computer. We can install the fan app. Very simple. I like that wallpaper. Even though it's weird that there was a woman in it, but otherwise. All right, left click to enable custom fan control mode. Did it? Left click to use the echo preset. Hit apply. All right. Oh, it's gonna have us do it to every fan. All right. So in this, in PC Building Simulator 2, there are a lot of jobs that will have the fan app as a secret secondary job. Sometimes the customers will say like my computer is too loud, and then you can set all the fans to echo mode for that. Sometimes the customers will tell you that their PC is running hot, and that'll tell you that you can change the fans to performance mode to get the temps a little better. So yep, that's just a few of the things that you'll use the fan app for. The PC's fans have been successfully configured and the PC runs much quieter. You can now return it to the customer. All right, that was easy. I'm pretty sure no secondary objectives. Yep, okay. All right, now we got this lovely beast of a job. I always wonder whether it's going to be an easy diagnose and fix or a hard one. I feel like in the second one they're a lot more, I don't know, it may just be me, but I feel like they're a lot more difficult than the first one. Not difficult, but like a lot more things are wrong. Okay, so they want question mark stickers on the PC. So let us get a question mark on here. Question mark. They have yellow cables. So let's change to yellow. And I guess we'll just do this. Looks fairly centered. All right. Oh, yep, it is a tutorial. Uh-oh, we may have to buy the pieces again. All right, try turning the power on and see what happens. Often the BIOS will give you a clue to what's wrong. If nothing happens, then it could be a broken PSU. If that doesn't help, work your way through the components until you find the broken ones. All right. Okay, we'll do what it says. I'm hitting the P button, FYI, and it's not starting up. We're connecting the cables, so we will replace the PSU, or we'll take out the PSU and see if it's broken at least. I will need to make sure my cables are yellow. I want to keep everything the same. We will go with that. All right, let's get the PSU out of here. And yes, it is broken, so we will replace the power supply. All right, now we will try to start it up. We will go into the BIOS. It's definitely making a weird noise. Well, it says it can see both sticks of RAM. It can see the CPU. It can see the GPU. I definitely hear some problems. Let's take a look at the thermal app. Oh yeah, the RAM is probably, even though it's not broken, but it's probably faulty. Something's going on. Okay, so let's exit the thermal app. So did that, and we can also put the RAM back in the correct configuration for them. So they're getting the dual channel here. Yep, faulty RAM, but we prepared for that. All right, and that's actually everything. I kind of thought the way it sounded when it started up that there was a bad fan, but I guess not. Okay, we got our yellow cables back to go with our yellow question mark. Put our side panels back on. Oh, I forgot to clean out the dust. All right, let's clean out the dust. Whoop. While it starts up. All right, dust cleaned out. Now we can put the side panel back on. See if we needed to install anything for the job. I need you to prepare my rig. I think I need new RAM. Yep, you're right, we got it. Nothing happens if I press the power button. I think it's a PSU. Yep, did it. I think question mark stickers will look cool. Did it. And it is dusty. Fix that. So it looks like we are good on that job. We will turn this in. Oh, uh-oh. What did I miss? Huh. Did I not put enough? Oh, huh. I put an exclamation mark instead of a question mark. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a dumb mistake, and I'm sure that people are yelling at the screen that I am not smart. Oh. Well, that ruined our 5 stars for a while. Anyway. Hey. Killing me. Alright, let's pay rent. That's gonna bug me now for the rest of the day. Alright, so got a customized job, no parts budget. Get that PC here. Got an overclock one, and I'm guessing we have not overclocked RAM yet, so this will be a nice tutorial. Let's go on to the next day. Man, Exclamation mark and question mark, like I don't even know my English language. All right. Let us apply our zebra theme. Like so. Definitely needs dust cleaned out of it. Oh, so we will do that. Oh yeah, looking a lot better. What else do they would they like? Really want a sweet zebra theme. We did it. Never cleaned it out. Did that, and they're getting strange pop-ups. So we need to do a virus scan. Get on here. Match is pretty decent, I guess. You're into zebra theme. Get our virus scanner installed. They're a big fan of Wormy. Oh yeah, they got some infections, all right. All right, and we are good to move on. Just keep rocking and rolling. All right, yeah. Do we need to customize anything? Great work on the PC so far. We're getting close. Just one more thing. Can you adjust the RAM timings? Okay. So that all we need to do is this. Yep. And it is a tutorial. For this job, we need to decrease the RAM's cast latency. This reduces the time between operations, resulting in higher memory speeds and improved performance. Connect the cables to the PC and select the monitor to get started. I have to do this manually, so let us get this done real quick. All right. Turn it on, and we will go into the BIOS. All right, this area displays system information such as CPU and RAM speed. Information for individual options and settings in the RAM overclocking menu can be viewed by hovering over the arrows for each setting. Reduce the CL value by 1. This is the cast latency, so the lower the number, the faster the RAM operates. TRCD is the number of clock cycles it takes to open a row and access a column in the RAM. When you reduce the cast latency, you also need to reduce the TRCD value by the same amount, so reduce this one by 1. And finally, we need to also reduce the TRP value by 1. The TRP value is effectively the number of clock cycles required to close one row of data and open the next, and together with the CL and the TRCD values represents the latency of the RAM. Make a note of the CL value, as we will need to determine by how much we need to increase the RAM voltage to ensure it's stable. So 13. Make a note of the current RAM speed, as this also affects the amount of voltage required. I'm probably gonna have to look at this multiple times because you also have to know the style of memory when you do this. We'll try to remember this. 13 and 2666. All right. 2666 and 13. All right. Open the drop down to select your current RAM. Corsair Dominator Platinum 4000. There. Dominator Platinum 4000. Oh, it's gonna tell us what to do here. 13. All right, hit calculate, and so we need to do a voltage of 1.4 to be stable. So we'll change this to 1.4. We will save. Whoa. Yep. All right, you have successfully reduced the cast latency. Once the PC has been booted, it will be ready to return to the customer. Be careful when overclocking the RAM, as too much voltage can damage your system, so we recommend trying it in the game first. Yep. All right. And close that. Closed everything out. Yep, that's all we needed to do. Let's get this back over here and we'll turn these in. Back to our 5-star jobs after that little mess up I had. Yep, okay. All right, so we got a job to set fans to echo mode. That'll be fast. And we have a build. Exciting. Dang, parts budget of $1,200 and he wants 2 graphics cards, so will not be a high-end system. Huh, kind of weird. $1,200, 2 graphics cards, 32 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, that's a lot of RAM and graphics cards with 1,200. Anyway, we'll make it work. And I guess we got Count Vlad here. We'll build him a computer. So I will go ahead and I will get some parts ordered up and I'll bring you back when we're ready to build the PC. All right, guys, we're back and I've done some things. I went ahead and got the computers here and went ahead and took care of business. With this computer, which, by the way, I really like the look of this. We had to add a sticker to the case. We changed the cables to green cables and we set all of the fans to echo mode. So I believe it is ready to go. And then on this build for Vlad the Vampire, he wanted 32 gigabytes of RAM and 2 graphics cards. It came in at $1 below budget. Deep Cool Matrix 55 case, a gigabyte motherboard, a Ryzen 1600X, a Wraith Prism cooler, a Data 650 watt power supply. The RAM probably a little much for a $2,200 2 GPU build, but you know, I like to do 3200 megahertz RAM, so got 2 Trident Z RGB RAMs, got 2 ASRock Phantom Gaming Radeon RX 564G GPUs, and a Kingston M.2. And he does, even though I don't think something like this has a secondary, he does say be sure it has minimal lighting. I can't stand bright lights. I don't know if that would count as a secondary against us if I didn't, but I went ahead and installed the lighting app and turned all the RGB to black static. So with that, we will turn these in and get our money and move on. And we hit level 14, so let's see what we got. Ryzen 12 CPUs, Intel Cascade Lake X processors, and 4,000 megahertz RAM. Awesome. So level 15 we'll get Rocket Lake, 4,700 megahertz RAM, and multicolor cables. All right, still not what I'm looking for. I was hoping level 15 would be 30 series GPUs, but maybe that's all the way at level 20. I don't know. We will have to continue on and see. All right, so we got a build that wants a water-cooled motherboard, and we have an upgrade. They want 512 gigs of M.2 storage and a new motherboard. All right, so let me go ahead and get the parts for these, and I will bring you back again when I'm done. All right, guys, I jumped us forward a little bit. So let's show you what we got going on. So we got this customization job, which just wanted cables changed to blue cables. So I went ahead and did that, and it's sitting right there. I guess if you want to see the PC, Yeah, not much to it. We got that done. And then Bubsy the Clown that wanted the 512 gigabytes of M.2 and the new motherboard. We got him taken care of. And I believe, yep, that's all he wanted. So we did that. Okay, and then we have Desmond that wanted a water-cooled motherboard PC build, and they wanted the case yellow. So I went ahead and made his custom water loop yellow. Got the lighting yellow. We end up $30 under budget, but it's built in the Lian Li 11D XL case. Got the MSI Z390 Ace motherboard, a nice 700K processor, Corsair RM750X power supply, 2 sticks of HyperX Predator DDR4 8 gig 4000 RAM, an RTX 2060, got a Kingston M.2, and EKWB water cooling parts. Went ahead and installed the lighting app and got his RGB going with yellow. Got yellow cabling in there, so that's all looking good. Yeah, I think I got everything you wanted, so that. We have this job, this build job, and because of that mistake I made on the exclamation mark instead of a question mark, we don't have a 5 rating on Bongle, so I can't do this. So I guess this will just, there's no date for it, so I guess this will just stay in our mailbox until we get our Bongle rating back up to 5. Okay, and then we have this overclock job, which I didn't want to do any. I decided to bring you guys back and go through this with you guys. For anybody who's not very familiar with overclocking, I've already applied the donuts theme that he wants. And they also say their PC has been hot lately, so we'll look at that. Probably change the fans to performance mode, and then there is a small parts budget, so I guess there could be something wrong. The RAM or something. I don't know. I mean, nothing looks terrible in the thermal app, so probably just changing the fan curve will get the job done. But anyway, so I've already got loaded into the BIOS here, so we need to overclock the CPU to 4250. We'll go here. We could go that route. Just take up the ratio all the way. What was it? 4250. Lots of different options here. Don't know what the right one is. Let's go ahead and heck with it. We'll just do a 43 ratio. See what that does. Go ahead and apply that and restart. Then for the GPU overclock, we will install GPU tuner and then OCCT so we can see if everything is stable. And here we go. Was there something else? Oh yeah, let's install the fan app. Might as well go ahead and install the fan app and get the fans going in performance mode. Might help with the cooling of the case. Fan control, performance. You can see the temperatures falling as we turn on these performance modes. All right, so that is all good. Our CPU temp is looking pretty good, so we'll go ahead and do the overclock the GPU, and we want to try to hit 1855. So we will, not too much, so we'll apply that. Let's see if we are stable. Not a very big GPU overclock, so hopefully we will be good. I do not know what the wattage is on our power supply. Hopefully it is greater than 500. Oh man. Oh. Yep. Hopefully, getting close to. Huh. Got up there. Thermals were very good. And what kind of 860? So there's still 100-watt headroom there on the wattage. So I think we are good. I think we helped the case temps by getting those fans set to performance mode. So we will go ahead and do this. Let's turn all of these in. Hopefully we will get all 5 stars on all these. Great. Uh-oh, what'd I do here? Did I... Oh, I didn't, I never booted this to the OS. Alright, we'll collect here. Collect here. And now we should be able to collect here. And that hopefully will get us to level 15. And it does. Still not quite a 5 on Bungle. Alright, so unlock some lovely new things. Doesn't tell us what we unlock in the next level. Okay. Oh, though does show some new components in the shop. It didn't say we unlocked new graphics cards, but it shows them there, so maybe we do have some nice new options. New parts, some 10900K. Alright. And more new parts. We'll go through this and look a little bit. Alright, let's look at the shop here. Recently unlocked. Yep, we got a Founders Edition. RTX 3070. Palette brand. I'm not very familiar with this brand. Unlock that. Including a 3080 Ti. Let's go by descending price. A 3080 Supreme or Supreme. I don't know how MSI expects you to say it, but got that. A couple 3070s. I have a Gigabyte 3070. So I guess we'll wait until I unlock a Gigabyte 3070 to do a build of my computer, even though we will not be able to use the case I have. My case is pretty old, even though it's a Graphite Series 780T, which was a very well-reviewed case back in its time, but it no longer exists. Hopefully we unlock a few more Corsair cases, get something a little closer. Yeah. Other than that, we've pretty much unlocked what I have, so we're really close for me to be able to build something similar to what I'm using to play the game on. Yeah. Any cool new processors. I won't lie, because Threadripper is so like out of out of my wheelhouse for like gaming CPUs and stuff. I don't pay too much attention to Threadrippers in the game, other than if a job requires it or whatever. I'm more looking at or the X model, X series Intel chips, or looking at the AM4 and the um, 12th gen Intel chips, stuff like that. We do have the 10900 10th gen i9 unlocked. Even though, I don't know, the game's a little weird in this aspect because we have the i9 10th gen, but then, I mean, we have the the i7 12th gen, so I mean, it's cheaper, but it's going to outperform. Anyway. Yeah. We are definitely on our way. Very nice, fast N.2. Expensive though. Very cool new power supplies. Power supplies aren't that interesting to most people. I saw we got some Royal Trident Z unlocked, so that's good. It's actually what I use in my most expensive PC build, so we got that unlocked. So we can probably do a pretty expensive PC build. Maybe we'll look at that in the coming episodes, but I think that does it for today, guys. So thank you for joining me. And if you like the video, please like the video and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.